Have you ever wondered what makes India such a unique place? Or how a single country can have so many different landscapes and climates? Let's take a fantastic journey through the geographical diversity of India and explore how it shapes the lives of its people. India, the seventh largest country in the world, is a land of remarkable geographical diversity. From towering mountains to fertile plains, from scorching deserts to lush coastlines, India's varied landscape shapes its climate, culture, and way of life. Now, let's zoom out a little and look at India as part of the Indian subcontinent. This region includes several neighboring countries: Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, and Myanmar. Each of these countries contributes to the rich tapestry of this diverse region, which includes geographical wonders like the Himalayan range, the northern plains, Deccan Plateau, western Ghats, and eastern Ghats. Diving deeper, we can see that India's geography is divided into five distinct regions: 1. The mountain zone, Himalayas; 2. The plains of Ganga and Indus; 3. The desert region, Thar; 4. The southern peninsula; and 5. The islands. Each region presents its own unique features and significance. Next, let's look at the natural boundaries of India. The Himalayas form a mighty barrier to the north. They protect India and influence its climate. The Thar Desert creates a natural boundary to the west, along with the Arabian Sea. The Indian Ocean defines India's southern limits with its vast waters. The Bay of Bengal forms the eastern boundary, completing India's natural borders. Speaking of the Himalayas, they are truly the mighty giants of India. They are divided into three different ranges. Himadri, Greater Himalayas, is home to peaks over 8,000 meters. Himachal, Lower Himalayas, is famous for hill stations like Shimla and Darjeeling. Shivalik Hills, Outer Himalayas, feature dense forests transitioning to the Gangetic Plains. The Himalayan range is a remarkable natural barrier that stretches 2,500 kilometers across 6 countries. It protects India and influences climate. The world's tallest peaks, including Mount Everest and Kanchenjunga, are found here, making it a region of extreme beauty and hardship. Additionally, this range is known as the Water Tower of Asia, feeding rivers like Ganga, Indus, and Brahmaputra, which supply water to millions. But how did these magnificent mountains come to be? Well, they are part of Gondwana. India was once part of the ancient landmass called Gondwana. About 50 million years ago, India collided with the Eurasian plate. This northward journey saw India slowly drift across the ancient ocean. The land crumpled like a carpet, forming the towering Himalayan peaks. Now, let's explore Ladakh, the cold desert. It has an extreme climate where winter temperatures drop below -30 degrees Celsius. Very little rainfall creates a harsh environment. The rocky terrain resembles the moon, with deep valleys and salty lakes like Pangong so dotting the region. Despite the harsh conditions, unique wildlife thrives here, including snow leopards, ibex, and Tibetan antelopes. Furthermore, Ladakh boasts a rich culture with ancient monasteries and colorful festivals like Losar and Hemis, where yaks are vital for survival. Moving on to the fertile Gangetic Plains, this area is river-nourished and watered by the Ganga, Indus, and Brahmaputra. Minerals from the Himalayas make the soil fertile, making it an agricultural hub ideal for growing rice and wheat. This region supports a large portion of India's population. The flat land also enables roads, railways, and river transport, serving as trade routes for thousands of years. Moreover, it is home to diverse wildlife, including the grey langur, tiger, Indian gharial, and the peacock, which is India's national bird. Now, let's take a look at the Great Thar Desert. The Thar Desert spans Rajasthan, Gujarat, Punjab, and Haryana. Golden dunes rise up to 150 meters. Days are scorching hot, while nights are cold. Water is scarce and precious in this vast expanse. Next, we have the ancient Aravalli Hills, which are 2.5 billion years old and among the oldest mountains in the world. Mount Abu, the highest peak, stands at 1700 m. The area is also notable for its history, as India mastered zinc extraction at Jawar over 800 years ago. Now we arrive at the Peninsular Plateau, which is the most important plateau in India, surrounded by water on three sides. The Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats are mountain ranges bordering the plateau, with the Western Ghats running along the western coast. Many rivers flow towards the Bay of Bengal or the Arabian Sea from the plateau. The plateau is rich in minerals, forests, and fertile land, which help boost India's economy. The rivers flowing from the plateau provide water for farming, industries, and hydroelectric power. Additionally, this region is home to many tribal communities, including the Santhal, Gond, Bega, Bhil, and Korku, who have their own languages and traditions, living closely with nature. The rocky and uneven surface of the plateau creates beautiful waterfalls, especially during the monsoon, attracting tourists and supporting irrigation. Next, let's explore India's coastlines. The west coast stretches from Gujarat to Kerala, where rivers form estuaries. This area is home to Mumbai, India's financial center. The east coast extends from the Ganga Delta to Kanyakumari, featuring wide plains and fertile deltas. Important water bodies include Chilika Lake. Overall, India boasts over 7,500 kilometers of coastline, which includes beaches, rocky cliffs, forests, and coral reefs. Now, let's not forget about the Indian islands. India has two major island groups, Lakshadweep in the Arabian Sea and Andaman and Nicobar in the Bay of Bengal. Lakshadweep is an archipelago of 36 coral islands near Kerala, important for fishing and environmental protection. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands consist of over 500 volcanic islands, home to coral reefs, beaches, and ancient tribes. Barren Island has India's only active volcano. Finally, we arrive at the Sundarbans Delta, formed by the confluence of the Ganga, Brahmaputra, and their tributaries. This area is famous for its mangrove forests, creating a unique ecosystem at the land-sea interface. It is also home to the magnificent and endangered Royal Bengal tiger, earning it recognition as a UNESCO heritage site for its exceptional natural value. Now let's talk about the hills of Northeast India. It features the Meghalaya Plateau, which includes Garo, Khasi, and Jantia Hills. These states are known as the Seven Sisters and have famous waterfalls in one of world's rainiest regions. There are also living root bridges, which are unique bridges made by weaving tree roots and are found here. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on our journey. We've explored the incredible geographical diversity of India, from the mighty Himalayas to the fertile plains, the harsh deserts, and the stunning coastlines. Each region plays a significant role in shaping the lives and culture of its people. India is truly a land of contrasts and beauty.